Oh, nice.
Go.
Happy, happy, happy. That's a good list to have the copyright-free background music. That's
Yeah, I figured out how to do stuff.
yeah, right. The little intro video is fun.
Then we need Ash. Just see it.
Yep, I'll have it up on my phone too.
One viewer, probably us.
Probably.
Where is Jen?
Since we got live 4 through X. If anybody, should I be live, right? With Mike? Yeah, if anyone can hear me, can you please confirm in the chat that you can hear audio? And we will get to ripping.
Can you hear us? Break mic's definitely making moves.
Yeah, good. I see it in the mixer too that it's actually making noise, so. Boop, 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 boop. Man, I'd be so excited if we pull a crystal clear tonight. I really am obsessed with those things. I love the acetate so much.
Okay, so
Yep, that's live on X. Nice in your corner there, and the all it has Viagra Boys full performance on KEXP. That's a great performance. It is. It's so good. They're so good. All right, all right, all right. Did they confirm in the living room? Oh, Carm texted back. Can she hear us? If we can hear us.
I can hear you.
Yeah, cool. Let's rip. Happy to be back, everybody. A little 2-week break there. We will get we'll tease next break too, and I'll have a flyer out for sure tomorrow. For us to hopefully be back on regular schedule and rip again next Friday. My bad a little for being behind on getting flyers made too. As everybody knows, life is crazy because I've got pups, and it's like towards the end of the school year, yada yada. Excuse. Busy, life's busy. All right, we got break 7 here. 3 megas of top signature class, and then we have the Hobby Jumbo. Guaranteed 4 autos in this. We'll do this last. I was just peeping at the side of it. I guess these Hobby Jumbos are only 4 packs in the whole thing. 10 cards per pack, which is kind of wild. But we will do this last. We'll dive right in, starting first with our megas. All teams should be good to go. We updated via the trade. You guys can see on our little ticker. If anything's wrong, let us know and we will update. I don't have a knife on me, so I'm going to use my keys to open the first box. We'll go box by box. Only 4 tonight, and that last one's little, so I'm not sure if we'll even do break. Should be able to get through this one pretty fast. Thank you, Jeremy. Hope everybody has had a solid Saturday so far. I went to the card show today out at that casino. It was less vendors than I thought. Still decent turnout. A lot of people there with Pokemon stuff, like a lot of Pokemon stuff. I think I showed you guys what I was able to snag there. And we will be running pretty much everything in the Razz room. I might have a buyer already on Luca though, so that might not go up. I'm sure you can all guess who it is based on activity in our room. Let's bust into the first pack here for the first mega. See what we got. I know it's been kind of hit or miss for some people with Sig on whether they're actually getting decent stuff or being skunked. I think that's the nature of the product. Makes sense. That's why I'm excited to have this guy. No matter what, we should have some good stuff in there. Good luck, everybody. All right, we'll start off with a Brees Hall off the jump. We got, what, some red in here, a little bit of color. All right, Brees Hall base. Malik Neighbors on the base. Interested to see what actually happens with him. I think he'll fully recover. High on him in fantasy. Brock Bowers. T-Law, Trevor Lawrence for the Jags. Our first red here is going to be a CJ Stroud on the class action insert. A nice looking insert with the color there. color match, I suppose. I do like the way Sig does all the logo stuff, like that gold logo down there. We got some Chiefs behind it, Paramount pairings. Mahomes and Kelsey, two old men now. Kelsey will still play for, I think he re-signed for 2 years, 3 years. And then, hey, first pack. Let's go. Jaxson Dart on the red, who ended up getting the Gents. Queso traded into the Gents with Corey. The Patriots trade. Nice hit for you right off the jump, man. Jaxson Dart on the red variation there. And we got a Mike Green Rook to end the pack. Some of these feel thicker. It's so weird when I get them in my hands because I don't know if it's a something or not. Yeah. Let's get this nice and displayed. Dart out of the first pack is always a good thing, man. Cannot go wrong there. I get chat pulled up on my phone too in case anybody's talking. I know one of the people in Clingy's little circle there, Corey's circle, hit an insane dart out of one of these packs. I think an auto to 50 out of 6 series, which is wild. It was like the lava auto. These top loaders I have been real stiff. Can't go wrong starting off with Jaxson Dart. I think Lewis is busy and out tonight, right? So third member of LJ3 not catching the break live. It's all right. Don't blame him. Summer is going to be interesting, I think, for everybody as far as busyness, traffic. You know, we all actually do. Oh, we got a hollow on this rookie. Red blue. Okay, let's get that in the back here. We'll start off back of the pack. Colston Loveland on the rookie for the Bears. I think Clover traded into the Bears. I believe Clover is on cloud 9 right now. So there you go, Clover. Nice hit for the Bears right away. Colston Loveland. Go Marvin Harrison Jr. on the base. George Kittle on the base. Geno Smith, newest Jet for the Raiders. Cooper Kupp on the base. We got a James Cook for the Bills. I didn't realize he was the end of round 2 pick. I didn't realize he was that late either. Man, he's panned out really well for Buffalo. Let's see what we got. Red. Or not red, excuse me. Green, yellow here. Little Tua turn the ball over. Newest quarterback for the Falcons. I am honestly not sure which way the Falcons go with QB. For fantasy purposes, it'll be interesting too. Both are solid late round dart throws in Superflex leagues, Penix and Tua. Either could work out. On our refractor here, bam, Will Howard. We got Will Howard for the Steelers on the refractor. These lights are nice, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy got some new lights. They look really good on display. That's hitting that refractor nice. I haven't even seen how it looks on stream, but just in my hands, looks solid. So just a base refractor there for Will Howard. I'm interested to see if he gets the shot this year. Well, not this year, because Rodgers is playing, but they also got Drew Aller. That quarterback situation in Pittsburgh is interesting. They have 2 young, what could be decent players, but will they turn into anything? I'm not sure anybody knows. Again, friends, like normal, we're not going to ship base by default unless you ask for it. Any rookie or color will ship. When we open up the jumbo thing, it'll pretty much be the same because the base is the base, right? But if it's loaded with anything, obviously, again, we'll ship it any insert, color, what have you. All right. Get these 2 at the end. All right. Jerry Jeudy on the base. Stone hands for the Browns. BTJ for the Jags on the base. BTJ is pretty popular in the room. I think everybody assumes he's going to have a comeback here. Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins. Newest Bronco. He should be interesting in Denver. We got a TJ Watt on the base for the Steelers. Mike Evans, the newest San Francisco 49er, which still feels weird to say. Also feel like he's really insane value in almost any fantasy draft. It's like people forget that this dude prior to last year, every single season had 1,000 yards in his career. Literally every single season in his career. Last year, they tried to get up to him towards the end, too. That injury took him out for a while, but he's just been consistently great. On our rookie at the back of the pack, we have a Arante Irsay for the Texans. Let's see what we got inserted color-wise here. All right, on the green, yellow, blue, an Alec Iomanner for the Titans. Played solid last year. It'll be interesting to see what he does last year with the Cardinal Tate pick. I'm a big Tate fan. And then our last card of the pack, Sunday Showcase. Almost flipped around. CJ Stroud for the Texans on the Sunday Showcase. Again, I like that logo. It's like embossed and that gold there. It's really cool. These are nice looking inserts. I know we can get these serial number 2 on some of them. I've seen other people pull. Not that that one is, but good to look forward to in case. Base there. I can never tell by feel of these packs like the other ones. I don't think these have mem in them. I don't think I've seen anything with jersey in any of these.
I've only seen the thicker card, which is the
Oh,
Jefferson.
hey, look at that. We got some acetate.
Ooh.
Nice. We'll get that in the back. Here, I'm just gonna see these back guys first to get the back there. How about some color right there for the best quarterback in the world and that has ever played football and will ever play football? Caleb Williams. Round 1, pick one, of course, on the green, yellow, and blue. Little Caleb there for the Burrs. Our rookie card. Yo, I love that they actually put this dude's nickname on the card. I haven't seen this. Raheem Rocket Sanders. Undrafted with the Chargers. He got traded to the Browns at the end of the year. I'm not sure if he's still with the Browns. He was solid in college, but it's pretty cool that they actually put dude's nickname on there. I like that. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. We got a Jordan Love for the Packers. Fuck the Packers. Jada for the Vikings. I'm actually kind of worried the Vikings are going to be good this year with Kyler Murray. It's a big upgrade on J.J. McCarthy. Full of talent on that team. Aaron, old man for the Steelers. Debo Samuel for the Commanders. He still has not signed with a team. I'm interested to see who takes him. And then our last one is some acetate. Oh, Giants.
Oh.
Jackson Dart. Let's go. First mega. Queso. What a hit. Sorry to scream, guys. I know it's loud once I watched it back. You really cannot get much better than that out of retail, guys. Jackson Dart Fluidity. They call these short prints, not case hit. But a Jackson Dart Fluidity out of what, our 3rd pack in our first mega? We have not even touched Hobby Jumbo. Jackson Dart Fluidity. Wow. Stunner, man. I bought the burden of this as soon as I saw these cards available. I am obsessed with the acetate cards. This is a banger. Way to go. Nice pull of Queso. Corey trading out of the Giants with Queso. Queso, this worked out well for you, dude. Cannot go wrong with that. Jeremy, you want to snag a pick of this one? This is that's a heady right there, and then I'll get it packed up. Cannot go wrong there. 2 darts already. We got the red dart and the fluidity dart out of the very first mega. Love, love, love to see it. Guys, we have been on fire ripping lately. Like, legitimately, we have. This has gone incredibly well. Love to see it. Love pulling you guys heat. I'm not sure how many we have live. Looks like 5 right now. It just jumped. But yes, we just pulled a Fluidity Jackson Dart out of our first mega, like 3rd or 4th pack. All right, we got the... Let's see what we got here. Okay, looks like a refractor, one of the inserts, and some color. We'll grab those at the end. Start off with Dak Prescott for the boys. We got a Patrick Mahomes on the base. I do expect Mahomes to come back and play like Patrick Mahomes this year. Jalen Hurts on the base. Another interesting case. Oh, full quarterbacks in this. Jared Goff on the base. We got a refractor here for the Bills out of 150. Rookie, little Jackson Hawes. I think this is considered the green.
Yes.
When you see that refractor color in the background, I actually snagged an LB3 of this as well. This is a nice pull for the Bills there. Who ended up with the Bills?
That's a great question.
Jackson Hawes, rookie refractor, tight end out of 150. Andy, nice.
There you go. Who's the dirt?
Wonderful, thank you. I mean, if this was the only thing we had hit, and the megas like that is great. We got a Ramondre Stevenson on the, what are these guys called again? These are cool looking. Oh, back to back. After image. All right, the after image Ramondre Stevenson, followed by a Braden Swinson on the, yeah, I've never heard of Braden Swinson. Round 5, pick 8 for the Pats. The green, yellow, blue here. 2 Pats back to back. We got the after image Ramondre and the Braden Swinson Rook. And then to end that pack, Khalil Mullings. I pulled a ton of him. Rookie running back last year for the Titans. Tony Pollard held that job. I still think Tony Pollard is going to hold that job this year. You know, quietly finishes a top 15 rookie, or not rookie, excuse me, Pollard running back last year in fantasy. Still solid. People underestimate him. Can't go wrong there. Get another refractor here to 150. Hey man, this turned out to be a great first mega. We got 2 Dart Boys, one of the huge ones, and Jaxson Hawes green to 150. All right. Looks like for this guy, only red in there. Okay. Got Sam Darnold on the base. Pookie Nakui on the base as well. Bo Nix base. Myles Garrett, the newest Ram. That's going to be weird to see and say all year on the base for the Browns. Hey, there's another bill. Josh Allen on the base. Garrett Wilson on the base for the Jets. It's weird. He does have that picture right there that everybody does. His is just like really faded out. So you can just kind of see his face. Our base rookie at the end of the pack, an Ashton Jeanty for the Raiders. Nice. Love to see it. One of the bigger rookies, obviously, out of any of this year's stuff. And then our color for this pack, rookie card on the red, Tommy Mellott for the Raiders. That red and black looks nice. Mellott, obviously, not a huge hit or anything. I pulled quite a bit of him this year, too. I'm surprised he's in as much product as he's in, excuse me. But Tommy Mellott on the red and black for the Raiders. So back-to-back Raiders. We got a Jeanty and a Tommy Mellott. I think that was it for our rookies inserts. Yep. Space. All right, 4 packs left to go in this first mega. Starting off hot. All right, we got some refractor and red in here. We got a T. Higgins for the Bengals. Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Old man now. Apparently he looks spry. I think he's going to stick around there and be a thorn in the side of Travis HM managers, honestly. Jaden Daniels, JD5 on the base. I know Kami fans are hoping for a comeback here from him. CMC for the Niners. Again, an underestimated asset in fantasy. He ended up finishing as the RB1 last year. I know he's old. He is still the center of the offense. CMC can ball. What we got here with refractor, rookie. Josiah Stewart on the, technically not a refractor. They just call these the chrome for the Rams. On our red, we got an Elijah Arroyo for the Sea Chickens. Tight end pick last year. Arroyo, I think, is very slept on. I think he's going to be a good tight end in the league. AJ Barner kind of balled out to end the year and in the playoffs, so this might be a year 3 thing. Some people get really impatient with tight ends. If you really look at the history of tight ends, year 3 to 4 is when they break out. Arroyo could be a nice asset in Dynasty. And we're going to end this pack with a Dante Thornton Jr. for the Raiders. Another rookie pick for them last year. Him and Jack Beck were the 2 wide receiver rookie picks. Neither one hit. I have not heard great things about Jack Beck so far in anything they've done. Just struggling to get any separation. Haven't heard much about Thornton. Gonna give everybody a little inside stuff here for my fantasy stuff, and we still got the LJ3 stuff going on. There is a wide receiver who was signed by the Raiders, who is the talk of the town. And everybody is saying he's going to be the breakout fantasy star of the year. I'm not going to name drop. Do a little research. I think he's still available. I hope someone doesn't snipe him before me. It's Jalen Naylor. Jalen Naylor is being talked about like he is a huge deal this year in fantasy. And apparently, and everything that they've done, they signed him from the Vikes. He has stood out. And then besides Brock Bowers and Jeanty, there's no weapons there. I mean, there's nobody in his way whatsoever. And apparently, he's looked incredible. He's the off-season talk of the town for sure. Okay, we got a chrome and then a red, yellow, blue in here. All right, we got JSN on the base. Obviously balled out last year. 9. JJ McCarthy. Man, I wonder how many people or any in our room are heavily invested in JJ McCarthy cards. That has not worked out. CJ Stroud for the Texans. He needs to prove himself this year, too. He played terrible last year in the playoffs. Jamar Chase for the Bengals, one of the best in the league. We got a Lamar Jackson on the base for the Ravens. Boog, if you're watching this, I did get that Lamar Jackson slab in that I won in the room. That thing's beautiful, man. Finny, my daughter, was super stoked about it. I'm not sure if when you ran it, you announced too that it was, since they're ice, it's of 15. So that's a PSA 10 legendary logos out of 15 on that Lamar Jackson. That's a gorgeous card. I forgot to take a picture of it. I'll post it though. On the chrome, we got Aaron, Mr. Ayahuasca himself. Billy Bowman Jr. I laugh every time I see this guy's cards. I don't know why. On the green, yellow, and blue for the Falcons. And closing off this pack with a Kyle Kennard rookie card for the Chargers. 2 more packs left in our first mega. Starting it off with a Chrome Odunze. Odunze for the Burrs. Hoping for a bounce back here from him, obviously, personally. Got a Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. See what happens with him. Brock Purdy for the Niners. Still criminally underrated. Sauce Gardner for the Colts. Nice. I haven't seen many Sauce Gardner Colts cards yet. Obviously, he's traded mid-year last year. We got a couple Jets fans in the room. Who were fans of his. I wonder how they're feeling about that trade. I think it worked out well for the Colts. Devontae Old Man Adams. Dude still just scores touchdowns all the time. DJ Moore for the Bears. The newest Buffalo Bill. I think he's going to ball this year with Josh Allen. On our red, we got another Giants. Rookie? No. But a Malik Neighbors. Very nice. Second year. That'll pair real nice with that red Jaxson dart. Giants hitting, man, out of this first box. The red Malik Neighbors. And then we're going to end this pack with a Gunnar Helm rookie. Gunnar Helm, tight end for the Titans. Underrated, I think, big time, too. I think Gunnar Helm's going to ball this year. Chig Okonkwo is no longer there. Chig is with the Commanders. Chig is also an underrated asset in Dynasty. Zach Ertz had like 60-plus targets past 2 years for the Commanders that are now, you know, absent. Ertz got hurt bad at the end of last year. I felt bad for him. Chig could ball there, and Gunnar could go off in Tennessee. Now, our last pack from the first mega. We got a Scary Terry McLaurin for the Commies. Name's been reclaimed by my dog. Scary Larry. Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers. Be interesting to see the split this year between him and Jonathan Brooks. Everything says that Jonathan Brooks is finally fully healthy. Brooks was amazing in college, too, and I think he's still only 25. He's young. He's had a lot of devastating knee injuries coming out of college, but he could ball. George Pickens for the Cowboys. He did show up, so he's not holding out or doing anything. People were worried about that. Ladd McConkey for the Chargers. Everybody's hoping for a bounce back here from him, obviously. All right, what do we got here? First insert. I think it's another Giant. It is. Giants, the pick. Cam Scatabo on the pick insert. Man, what a box for the Giants, dude. We got a Cam Scatabo rookie insert. The pick is in. Next up, we got a class. What are these? Class icons. First round, pick 1, Myles Garrett. That's rough. Rough for Brownies fans. Base insert here. These are nice looking cards, though. They did a good job designing these. On our red, we got a Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Again, I think I've said it in a couple streams. You see a balding 25-year-old tight end, you know that dude's going to cook. Bowers is a beast. Should be a beast this year. Mendoza is a big upgrade for that team. And then we'll end this with a Harold Fannin Jr. Fannin for the Brownies on the base rookie. This was a solid first mega, man. Giants hit. We got Cam. We got 2 Jaxson darts. We got the 150 Bill's card there. That was a fun first box. All right, let's go with our second. Take a sip of my drink here. How do I open this thing again? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and just for the stream, we know that the teams look wonky. Thank you, Boogie, for pointing that out to us.
Oh, it wasn't updated? My bad. I was supposed to
say it. It's just
supposed to spot check it.
There's an issue with one of the spaces, I think.
I'm a failure.
No, our resident sniper, Boogie.
Yeah. If Boogie doesn't somehow get a big defensive player card on us, it's going to be a travesty. I feel like it's been like every single stream.
Who was the Rams again?
Yeah, I think this is his first time getting the Rams. He had random ones previously. All right, first pack out of the second mega. Well, it has a ram right in the back of it for you, Bug. Speaking them into existence. All right, we got a Xavier Worthy on the first one. Let's see what we got in here. This, I don't know what that is. It looks to have some texture I am unfamiliar with.
Is that thicker?
It's on like the chrome, but it's like it's scratchy. You see what I'm talking about? I don't, and that looks intentional to me. That is intentional.
That is intentional.
Yep, well, that'll be an interesting one. All right. So we got a Xavier Worthy on the base. Josh Jacobs on the base for the Packers. Fuck the Packers. CD Lamb for the boys. Derek Oldman Henry for the Ravens. He's still going to have a 1,000-yard year. He's a freak. Devon Achane for the Dolphins. Whole center of that offense now. All right, and that was right there. So I'm going to check that out last because I don't know what that is. Our rookie at the end, that Josiah Stewart for the Rams. On the green, I wonder what the technical color name for that is. Just green, blue, yellow to me. Malachi Starks for the Ravens. And then this one that I am unfamiliar with. Oh, Eagles. Ooh, that's because it's numbered. That's why I haven't seen it. I wonder what this is called. So for the Eagles, Devontae Smith out of 275. It's like a silver. If you really look at the pattern, where's my camera coming from again? Just straightforward.
Yeah.
The pattern on here, it's almost like a scratch.
It's like a gunmetal.
Yeah. Oh, gunmetal would be a good way to describe it. Yeah, that gunmetal would be a very good way to describe it. So 249 out of 275. Devontae Smith for the Eagles. Nice pull for the Eagles there. He is going to be their #1 this year with A.J. Brown getting traded. I know they have, what was it? Lemon, rookie. But Devontae can ball. It's probably being slept on. I can't trust him as a wide receiver 1 for me in fantasy, but a lot of people do. Just bias for me. I'm not sure how I feel about Jalen and that passing offense. They just had so much. It's so back and forth, man. I trust the ground game. I think Barkley is probably slept on. He had that down year last year compared to the year before, and people are acting like he's not one of the best in the world when he is. But this is a nice pull for the Eagles there. It's like a gunmetal silver to 275, Devontae Smith. NFC East is hitting, huh? All right. Second pack. All right, what do we got in here? Oh, there's a little blue, chrome, red, a little bit of everything. All right, we got a, excuse me, DeAndre Hopkins, old man now, for the Ravens. Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions. Guy's a beast. Hate playing against him as a Bears fan. Tua turn the ball over on the base. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, there's another Caleb Williams for the Bears, just on the base this time. On our chrome, we got a Dylan Sampson for the Browns. Not a refractor, just the chrome. Dylan Sampson, Tennessee Volunteer. Great pass catching back. On the blue, oh, Paramount Pairings. Nice. Justin Herbert, Lad McConkey on the Paramount Pairings. I think Riv ended up trading into the Chargers. He will be quite pleased with this. Nice pull for you there, Riv. On the red, We have a Denzel Burke. I suppose you'd call that a color match for the Cardinals, right?
Yeah.
Red cards, color match, red variation there. And finishing off the pack with a Michael Williams for the San Francisco 49ers. Actually had a pretty solid year. Defensive players always get slept on. People kind of ignore them, especially rookies, unless they like set records. The defense draft in the first round of the NFL draft last year was actually pretty solid. Same thing with Abdul Carter. People act like that guy did not ball out last year. If you actually like dive into Abdul Carter, he played great. He did not have a bajillion sacks, but people played. He played great. All right, we got a Breece Hall for the Jets here. Let's take a peek. Looks like we just got our red. All right, Breece Hall for the Jets. Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Tila for the Jags. Rome Odunze for the Bears. Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. On our red, we have a Jared Goff for the Lions. Little red variation there. The red and blue looks nice. And we'll finish this pack off with a Kevin Winston Jr. for the Titans rookie. Round 3, pick 18. Pretty heavy base pack there. Still can't believe we just pulled a Fluidity Jaxson Dart already in the first box. It's a great start, man. It's wild. All right, on this one, we got Chrome and yellow, green, blue. All right, we got a Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. Drake London just got a ton of money for the Falcons. Jaden Reed for the Packers. Fuck the Packers. He should have a good year, to be honest. If he can stay healthy, Jaden Reed's. Yeah, I think if he can stay healthy, I think he was probably the best wide receiver on that team. You know, remove my bias. He's a freak athlete. He's great after the catch. If he can stay healthy, you know, they traded away a bunch of things. He should be the #1 on that team, besides probably Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft is a good tight end. Yeah. Max Crosby for the Raiders. Surprised he is still a Raider. Alec Pierce. Talk about getting money, too. This kid got paid, man, for just being a deep ball merchant. On the Chrome, we have a Terry McLaurin for the Commies on the Chrome. Not refractor, just base Chrome. On our red, yellow, blue, Ashton Jeanty for the Raiders. On the, I keep saying the wrong colors, man. Green, yellow, blue for the Raiders. And we're closing this pack off with the gray. Nice. That's my partner's name for those that don't know. Every time I pull one of these, I laugh and want to give one to Gray. Gray Zabel for the Seahawks. Yep, Gray Zabel on the rookie. Offensive lineman, right? And like 99% sure. Yeah, O-lineman out of North Dakota State. Of course, North Dakota State for an O-lineman, right? They got to make these big boys come from places like that. It's just the way it works in the NFL. Yeah, that is true. Dude was having three lunches per day. Probably got the first one for free. Although, no, I don't know. Dudes that are going to the NFL at this point, the way, like, the system works and even youth football, your parents got to have money. Youth football systems, youth sports is wild, wild, wild west. All right, we got red, the green, yellow, blue, and base rookie in the back here. All right, George Kittle on the base for the Niners. Again, it feels thicker. It's weird, these cards. Geno Smith for the Raiders. Cooper Kupp for the Seahawks. For the Bills, we got another James Cook base. Dak Prescott for the boys. Oh, we got a bear on the red, on the class action. Caleb Williams, class action on the red. I'm not sure if not all of the class actions are red, right? I don't think so. I feel like I've seen other colors.
No, they're not.
Yeah, this one's not numbered or anything, but it's the red class action. Caleb Williams. Nice pull for you, Clover. On the yellow, green, blue. I said it right this time. Ricky Two Shots. Ricky Parasol for the Niners. And closing off this pack with an Emeka Egbuka for the Bucks. First Emeka we've pulled. I know you will be happy about that, Clover. Everyone has huge expectations for Emeka this year, as they should. Kid is a great young wide receiver. Mike Evans not there any longer. I think this guy was also already taken in our fantasy draft, so watch out for Jalen McMillan. Jalen McMillan should have a good year this year for the Bucks. I like McMillan a bunch. Also think people are sleeping on Chris Godwin. Had those couple injuries, but man, Chris Godwin's a baller, and if he's fully healthy, he's going to be very, very, very dangerous. Oh, this guy, whoever's in the back of this pack, I've never heard of this guy in my life. All right. We have one of those draft class ones. It's pretty looking inserts. A red and then a rook, obviously, in the back. Brock Purdy for the Niners. Sauce Gardner for the Colts. Devontae Adams for the Rams. DJ Moore for the Burst, newest Buffalo Bill. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. This is a prove it year for Marv for sure, which is a tough situation because they're still going in the year with Jacoby Brissett. I mean, Brissett played well last year, but he's not really who you want as your starting quarterback. Huh. All right, Jordan Mailata for the class icons. Mailata's great. Not hating on that. It's just I did not expect to see offensive linemen. I feel like we said this last break too. The Eagles' offensive line, or is Mailata offensive line or is he defense? No, O-lineman. Okay. The Eagles have so many offensive line cards because their offensive line is just so good. And it's like every single year. They had, Kelsey retire. They've stayed relevant. Their offensive line is just great. Jordan Mailata on the class icons for Philly. We got an Alec Manor on the red for the Titans. And we'll close off this pack with a guy who I said I've never heard of. Another Eagle as well. What's this guy's name? Smile Mondon Jr.? Smile? Right? S-M-A-E-L. Smile? Smale? Mondon Jr., linebacker out of Georgia, apparently. I watch college ball too. Not like that, but I know I've never heard of this guy in my life. My bad. Haven't seen any of his cards either. Rookie for the Eagles, linebacker. 5th round pick 23. Guess it's not all that surprising. I didn't know. I gotta up my ball knowledge, man. If I'm pulling cards of people I don't know, I'm letting everybody down in the chat. All right, we got 3 packs left in this second mega. What do we got in here? Looks like just the yellow, green, blue. All right, we got a Mahomes on the base. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Jared Goff for the Lions. T. Higgins for the Bengals. Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Man, a lot of vets. Ty Felton, rookie on the yellow, green, and blue for the Vikings. And we'll close this pack off with a Bill. A Deion Walker.
Good Deion Walker.
Yep, for the Bills on the base rookie card. So 2 rooks. Everyone else is people that have been in this league for a while.
Yeah.
All right, we got, same thing as last one. Just that yellow, green, blue in this one. All right, Baker Mayfield for the Bucks. Keon Coleman for the Bills. Trey McBride for the Cardinals. McBride's a monster. Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions, another monster. He should go even crazier this year. Essentially having that backfield to himself. I know they got Isaiah Pacheco there as the backup now, but Monty is out in Houston. Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. Again, I think kind of flying under the radar for fantasy purposes. He led the team last year. There's no more Keenan Allen. He's still young. Mike McDaniel offense is going to be interesting. Saquon Barkley for the Eagles. On our yellow, green, and blue, we have a Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. He's still a free agent. That leg injury last year was pretty brutal. I did not feel bad for him, though. He's just generally not a good human, so I digress. Travion Henderson on the pack. Nice. Corey will take that. Travion Henderson on the base rookie for the Pats. Be interesting to see what happens with Trey this year. Are they going to give him a chance to be the full-time lead back? I don't think they can. Ramondre Stevenson, played pretty well. Last year was like 3rd in explosive plays for all running backs in the league. They can't just take the ball out of guys' hands. I know he had some fumbling issues the year before and early to start last year, but they have a pretty solid 1-2 punch for the Patriots in the backfield. All right, we got a refractor here and a red. All right, so Jaden Daniels for the Commies. Christian McCaffrey for the Niners. Jackson Smith and Jigba for the Seahawks. 9. JJ for the Vikes. CJ Stroud for the Texans. On our refractor, no Rook, Vikings. JJ. Number 9. Round 1, pick 10, JJ McCarthy for the Vikings. On our rad, we have a T. Higgins for the Bengals. And we'll close off this pack with an Andrew Makuba for the Eagles. Their rookie safety, I believe. Yeah, safety. Played solid last year for the Eagles. We got one last pack and our second mega. We'll do the third mega and then on to the jumbo. All right, so we got a chrome insert. All right. First mega's definitely winning so far. Gonna win. Tony Pollard, David Njoku for the Browns, Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins, Ricky Two Shots for the Niners. Our first insert here, the pick. CD Lamb for the boys. Think he'll have a little bit more of a statistically bigger year this year than last year too, but it's tough. George Pickens is a great football player. That's not a bad problem to have if you're a fan of the Cowboys. Hey, Sunday Showcase, Josh Allen. There we go for the Bills fans in here. Nice insert. These are really cool looking inserts. Sunday Showcase, Josh Allen. We got a Chicago Bear here. Ooh, Shamar Turner. Man. Shamar Turner on the yellow, green, and blue rookie. He did not play much last year. The Bears need him to produce, or at least play this year for sure. And last card out of the second mega, a Dylan Sampson rookie for the Browns. Again, great pass catching back. He'll have an opportunity this year, but Quinshon Judkins is coming back from that leg injury a lot sooner than people anticipated. And he looks good. All the footage I've seen of him, I think Judkins is a great running back, so we will see. Let's get on to our third mega, and then we'll get into our jumbo. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Getting the break filled up so we could break for you this week. Didn't want to go 3 weeks without opening some stuff for you guys. Do you want to tease the other break now, Jerry? We want to wait. We can wait till after this mega.
Yeah, we'll tease it right before the jumbo.
Sounds good. All right. First pack from our third mega. All right, looks like we got a chrome, an insert, and a red in here. We got a Drake London for the Falcons, Jaden Reed for the Packers, fuck the Packers, Max Crosby for the Raiders, Alec Pierce for the Colts. On the chrome, we got a George Pickens. Just talking about him. George Pickens on the chrome for the boys. He played so well last year. I think he's a top 5 wide receiver in the league if he keeps his head on straight. Talent-wise, it's out of this world. I know people were really cautious about him last year because the old story is if the Steelers trade a wide receiver, you shouldn't believe in him. But Pickens is just a great football player. On the total touchdowns, we got a Baker Mayfield. I think I've only seen 1 or 2 of these. This is a fun insert. Nice hit for you there, Clover. On the red, we got a rookie, Isaac Tesla for the Lions on the red rookie. We do have a member in the chat, a member of the community, Bodie, who would love this. He's a huge Tesla collector. And we're going to close off this pack with a Trey Amos base rookie for the Commies. Total touchdown's a nice looking card. I've only seen a couple of these. I don't think they're like super short print.
Oh, yeah. I've seen like...
Oh, zone. Are they called zone out? Zone out.
Yeah, so there's a couple other ones too.
Yeah, zone out, not total touchdowns.
I think one with like a wide receiver,
okay,
running back versus.
I think they're just a pretty standard insert. I just haven't seen them pulled as much.
They're kind of like the magazines.
Oh yeah,
those are cool.
Yeah, they are. All right, second pack. Looks like we got a refractor and a green refractor. So we're gonna have serial number in here. And we got a yellow, green, blue. All right, we got a Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Josh Jacobs for the Packers, fuck the Packers. CD Lamb for the Cowboys. Derrick Henry for the Ravens. All right, this is Achan. This refractor is behind him. Let's show that last. So in the back of the pack here, we got a Giants rookie. Not the guy we're looking at. That's okay. Giants have done pretty well. Marcus Mbao. Again, another guy I've never heard of. Offensive tackle out of Purdue. Round 5, pick 16. It's funny you chase like 2 very specific Giant rookies in this thing, then you pull Marcus Mbao. On our yellow, green, and blue, we got the Rook, another big boy for the Commies, Josh Connerly Jr., offensive lineman. And then, this is our refractor. I could tell it was green there. All right, so we got 45 out of 150. That hair gives me Bo Nux. Oh, wrong. Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce for the Colts. Nice pull for the Colts. Again, just signed a huge, huge, huge contract. So this is the green refractor to 150, 45 out of 150. Alec Pierce for the Colts. Wonder what everyone thinks of the Colts this year. I still believe in Daniel Jones. He was balling last year before the injury. He was playing like really, really. He was playing MVP level football before he hurt his leg, which no one expected out of Daniel Jones either. Shane Steichen, their coach, he's great. He's just a great coach. Has managed to pull incredible play out of a lot of people that weren't anticipated. Josh Downs is a good target if you're in fantasy. He's been a fantasy like dork breakout player for a couple years in a row now. People are just anticipating it. I think it could actually happen this year though with Pittman being traded. He's finally got a chance to be on the field for a majority of snaps, not just in 3 or 4 wide receiver sets. It'll be interesting. Tyler Warren's obviously a freak. Jonathan Taylor's a freak. It's all dependent on quarterback play there, which is the theme for a lot of teams in the NFL, I suppose. Right? All right, we got Chrome and a red. DeAndre Hopkins for the Ravens. Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions. Tua for the Dolphins. Caleb Williams, Iceman for the Bears. Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. On our Chrome, we got a rookie for the Bills. Deion Walker for the Bills on the Chrome. It's a nice looking. On the red, we have an Alvin Kamara for the Saints. And to close the pack off, we got a Derek Harmon for the Steelers. Their first round rookie. I think D-tackle. Yeah, D-tackle. Played solid last year, too, from what I can recollect. Very Steelers pick to go D-tackle in the 20s. Alrighty. This is just Rook at the back and the yellow, green, and blue. All right, we got a Baker Mayfield for the Bucks, Keon Coleman for the Bills, Trey McBride for the Cardinals, Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions, Quentin Johnson for the Chargers, Saquon Barkley for the Eagles, and we got a T-Law. Oh, these colors look nice on a T-Law card. We got the yellow, green, and blue, Trevor Lawrence, and we're going to close this pack off with a Jordan James, rookie running back. For the Niners, that's an interesting situation to watch too. Who's going to back up CMC? He does notoriously get hurt. I think Jordan James or Kalen Black, who they drafted this year, are both sneaky late round dart throws in Dynasty. Stash them on your taxi squad. See what happens. You know, CMC is older. He touches the ball so much. There's definitely another chance of injury. One of these dudes could break out if opportunity is there. But if CMC stays healthy, you know, good luck. Stubborn little pack here. Okay. What do we got on this guy? Okay, so one of those pairings, a red and the Rook in the back, as usual. Malik Neighbors for the Giants on the base. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. T-Law again on the base. Rome Odunze on the base. I feel like this is the 4th we've pulled of Rome on base. Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. On our tandems card, Paramount Pairings. Bo Nix, Cortland Sutton on the Paramount Pairings. Got nice looking inserts. They did a good job with designing these inserts for basically all of them in Signature Series. On the red, we got a color match Chief. Round 2, pick 31. Omar Norman Lott. I believe he's D-tackle. Yeah, D-tackle out of Tennessee. And we're closing this pack off with a Trevor Etienne, not Etienne, for the Panthers. He'll probably be buried on the depth chart this year, honestly. Definitely their third option with Hubbard, Jonathan Brooks. We'll see. I don't expect much from him. Could be wrong. You never know. Running back's a wild position in the NFL. People get hurt often. It's easy for someone to break out if they're given the opportunity. I don't think a lot of people called Rico Dowdle happening last year. Although I drafted him in a couple leagues. He wasn't bad with the Cowboys and no one wanted to pay him. Well, the Cowboys didn't want to pay him. And they ate crow there. He's with the Steelers this year now. It's another interesting backfield. It's always by committee. You know, that Kenneth Gainwell went to, the Jags, I believe. So they have Jalen Warren and Rico Dowdle there, along with Caleb Johnson from last year. The staff hated Caleb Johnson last year for whatever reason. Well, I know why. His fumbles, and Tomlin was a hard ass on him. All right, talked about him earlier. Tony Pollard for the Titans and the base. David Njoku for the Browns. Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. Ricky Two Shots Parasol for the Niners. Brees Hall for the Jets. We got another one of these showcases. Ooh, JJ McCarthy. Sunday showcase JJ McCarthy for the Vikings. You know what's gonna be funny is I bet you next year JJ McCarthy doesn't have insert cards. Hey, we talked about this guy earlier, Tyler Warren. Riv, a huge fan, obviously, in the room. We have the yellow, green, and blue Tyler Warren for the Colts on this color variation. And we'll close this pack off with a Jacksonville Jaguar, an undrafted Jacksonville Jaguar rookie, Jabbar Muhammad. I do not know who this guy is. Cornerback out of Oregon. Jabbar Muhammad for the Jags. Rookie card. Yeah. No, not at all.
Rocket.
Nope. Raheem Brackett. Sanders. All right, we got 4 packs left in this last mega. We have that Sunday. Insert class, whatever. Insert a yellow, green, and blue. Brock Purdy for the Niners. Sauce Gardner for the Colts. Devontae Adams for the Rams. For the Burrs, another DJ Moore. Again, I think that's like the 3rd or 4th DJ we pulled. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cards. On our class icons, we got a Drake London. Hey, nice pull for the Falcons there. Drake London on the class icons. Dude just made a bajillion dollars. Not actually, but I think his contract was like 40 mil. On the yellow, green, and blue, we have a Taj Brooks for the Bengals. One of their backup running backs. I didn't realize Brooks was round 7 pick. And then Phil Maffa for the boys on the rookie card. Rookie running back last year, competing with Jadon Blue to have playing time behind Javonte Williams this year. Javonte played well last year. I was happy for Javonte. Broncos just kind of cast him aside. You know, Sean Payton's a fickle head coach, man. he also just seems like a dick. Like, I don't like Sean Payton. No disrespect, Broncos fans. Your team has played well, and he's probably actually a good head coach. He just kind of seems like a jerk. Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Jared Goff for the Lions. T. Higgins for the Bengals. Travis Oldman Kelsey for the Chiefs. On our Chrome, we have... Oh, not even Chrome. This is the pick. CJ Stroud for the Texans on the pick insert. Kid was talk of the town after the first year. He played so well. Everyone acted like it would be impossible for him to ever play poorly. The past 2 years, not been so great. CJ definitely needs to step his game up this year for the Texans. Their defense is incredible. If CJ can play at 75% of what he did his rookie year, they're going to be a very hard team to beat. Yellow, green, and blue, we have for the Saints a Jonas Sanker for the Saints. Rookie, and then we'll close this pack off with an Alfred Collins for the 49ers on the base rookie.
I'm still waiting for an Alfred Collins.
Redemption?
Like, autograph.
Yeah. Collins played well at, solid, too. Just no one in the hobby cares about, defensive or offensive line. Unless you PC that team, nobody cares.
Yeah, that was more of a...
Yeah, it's fun. Yes.
Joke.
Yeah.
I think
it's you're going to wait for forever.
I think 3 months.
Yeah, because it's Panini now. They have no emphasis to get that to you anymore. Yeah. All right, so we got another class icons insert in here. All right, George Kittle on the base. Geno Smith on the base for the Raiders. Cooper Kupp for the Seahawks. James Cook for the Bills. Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. Our class icon. Oh,
Ooh,
class
there.
action. Hey, there we go. We love to see Rooks. Ashton Jeanty for the Raiders on the class action insert. Again, nice looking inserts. I love the embossing. I think it's dope. Nice one for Jeanty. On the Burrs for the yellow, green, and blue, we got a Roma Dunze. No Luther Burden pulls. I don't have to get jealous. And then a Bayshell 2-in for the Jaguars. This guy's going to be interesting. That backfield, I think, as a whole will be interesting. There's 2-in. There's Chris Rodriguez Jr. What they sent Kenneth Gainwell, right? I think Gainwell's there. And then they have LaKinte Allen from Syracuse. All of those guys can kind of play. I think people are really in on 2, and I'm not. I don't know. I got to eat crow there. I don't think 2-in's going to be a full-time lead back. I just don't see it happening. Last pack from retail. We got a refractor and a rod. Okay. Oh, refractor rookie.
Different thing.
Yeah, refractor rookie. I think Seahawks. First mega is definitely going to be the winner of that. How can you beat a dart rad, a dart fluidity, and a numbered bills in the first? You can't. All right. We got Alvin Kamara. Jaden Daniels for the Commies. Christian McCaffrey for the Niners. JSN for the Seahawks. 9. We've pulled a lot of 9. And we got our refractor here. Rookie Seahawks. Yes. Hey, Jalen Milrow. We'll take that.
Wow, that's good.
Looks really nice. Yeah, it's a nice looking card. Jalen Milrow on the rookie refractor for the Hawks. A lot of people are high on Jalen too, which is so wild to me because, like, not bad. I'm not talking trash about Jalen, but people still think Sam Darnold's going to fail. He is a Super Bowl champion who played lights out football last year, and people are like, Sam Darnold sucks.
There was an interview with him, and he said he's felt that way his whole football career.
Yeah, people still, like, the disrespect is still real. People will look at the Super Bowl and be like, oh, well, look what he did in the Super. Guys, they won the Super Bowl. Like, what do you want? Like, his job in that game was to not throw for 450 yards and 6 touchdowns. That was not what was asked of him. I like Jalen. This is no hate to Jalen Milrow. I just find it baffling that everyone is waiting for Sam Darnold to fall on his face, and that's why Jalen is collected. I think Jalen's a great athlete. I think he'll probably be a solid quarterback. But, like, Sam Darnold is one of the better quarterbacks in the league. I genuinely don't understand it.
Oh, I definitely.
On the red, hey, that's a nice color match there for the Commies. Jaden Daniels, JD5 on the red color match, and we'll close off retail. Oh, look at that, the base, Jalen Milrow. Nice way to go from the refractor to the base for the Seahawks, Jalen Milrow. All right, retail was solid. I mean, you cannot go wrong with, like, a Jaxson dart fluidity in the first thing. Honestly, you can't. That would pay for probably at least 3 mugas on its own. We got the Jaxson dart also on the red color match. Jackson Hawes, rookie on the green. Alec Pierce on the green. And a Devontae Smith to 275. That was pretty solid. What time are we looking at? 8:30? There's only 4 packs. We'll get through it quick. I'm gonna ask for a quick break. Give me 10 minutes, guys. Refresh the beak. Be back in 10. We'll rip this and be good to go. When we get back to, we'll tease the next break. This box will probably only take like 15, 20 minutes if that. So, all right, be back soon. everybody. Thank you for waiting on a quick little break there. Had to wet the beak. And go smoke a cigarette real quick. We got one box left. It is the Jumbo Hobby. We're gonna tease real quick. Coming up for the next break. Y'all ready? You drop it on there. I take it. All right, for the next break, which we will have announced officially with pricing, slots available to be taken either tonight or tomorrow. I have to work on flyer too. But we got a Prism Hobby, friends. We are going to be chasing some Color Blast. We got Manga in here, Color Blast, Prismania. We have the Hobby Prism. 12 packs in this bad boy. 12 cards per 144 cards. You get 2 guaranteed autos, 4 silver prisms, and obviously the main chases for Prism. Manga, Color Blast, and Prismania chases. This is not no huddle. This is, you know, full Prism Hobby coming up for the next one. We're tweaking with pricing. We want to make it a place where it works for everybody. You know, we try to hover around that 25 for everything. When we're getting into big old hobby boxes like this, it's a little tougher because these things are expensive. just to be frank, and that's not us saying like we're trying to make a bunch of money. It's just they are expensive boxes. So even breaking it down into 32 teams, we want to make sure that it's affordable for everybody. And at the same time, we're ripping enough cards. So it might end up just being just this. We could also mix it with a couple retail boxes like we did this break, right? I'll put out some feelers in the room, see how you guys feel. I think no matter what, at a min, we'll probably be floating around $30 per team. Stick with Rando. We trust in your guys' abilities to trade into your PC teams. It seems to work out pretty well for most people every single time. But for sure, next break, and we'll be live Friday, next Friday, if we fill. And that is the goal every single week. But we will have Prism, Hobby, chasing some big boys, 2 guaranteed autos. We got the 4 silvers, and I am hoping, man, I will freak if we can pull anybody a Manga, a Color Blast, or a Prismania. Just Mangas alone, I think even the worst Manga you can get, you're looking at like a $2,000 card, which is absolutely crazy. The Mangas are super, super, super sought after. Prism is still king. I know all these Topps cards have been freaking out. Topps has the license now. Prism is Prism. You know, go look up pricing on any of the super rare Prism stuff. That stayed the same as it was before Topps was out. But yes, Panini Prism Hobby. Next break with LJ3. Super excited to rip this for you guys. I'm not just saying this, I've had a hot hand lately. We pulled the 101 last break. We just got a Jaxson Dart Fluidity. I don't think we've come out of any break and been disappointed. The break before that, we had the no huddle. We pulled the Travis Hunter to 10 green disco on top of all the other sick discos we pulled. We have been on a heater opening stuff for you guys. So I'm super excited to open this. This will be next Friday. All right, we got one more box left for tonight. We've had a good one already. Got some numbered up here. 2 darts. I comped real quick while I was on that break. That Fluidity dart is about a $200 card. 177 was the last sale, literally today. Auction on the dart Fluidity. Let's open up our Jumbo Hobby. So funny they call these things Jumbo Hobbies. It's a little box. 4 guaranteed autographs in here because there's only 4 packs. 4 packs, 10 cards. But this is, if you're going to pull heat from Sig Series, this is where you pull it from. We've had really good luck so far. Let's continue it. Let's rip. Excited to see these. This will be the first Jumbo Hobby of anything I've ever opened.
Jumbo Hobby of anything?
Anything. Any type of product. Just the 4. So wild, man. Absolutely wild.
Are they thick? I mean, they look thick.
Yeah, a little. Like I said, I can never really tell with these things. Let's go. All right. 4 packs. Where we want to start? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start here. First pack. I'm excited. 4 guaranteed autos. On top of that, we are chasing Monarchs. there are a couple different types of inserts which have wild autos in them from what I've seen on eBay. These should be a lot of fun. There's going to be colors that I definitely don't recognize because I haven't opened these. Okay, so that's black. I don't know what that is.
Oh my
Red, hollow. I have no idea what that is. There's a bunch of chrome.
A lot of chrome.
That black is going to be an insert of some type. We'll save it for last. Let's get to the back here. And we'll start off with our bases. All right, we're going to start off first with an Isaac Tesla rookie for the Lions. We got a base shell Tootin on the base for the Jags. Josh Allen on the base for the Bills. And our first chrome here is a Lad McConkey for the Chargers. We got another chrome here, Stephon Diggs for the Pats. That's not necessarily who you were looking for, Corey, but you still get a chrome Patriot. Our next chrome, we got a Bears rookie, Shamar Turner on the chrome. Let's see what we got. We got a refractor coming up right here. Rookie. Ooh, on the chrome, on the refractor rookie to 225, we got a Jihad Campbell for the Eagles. It's a nice looking card. That's not the green. The greens are 150. It's just a refractor, silver refractor, 225. Up next. Okay. Oh, is this a Monarchs? I don't know. I don't know.
Come on.
No, it's numbered. Okay.
Yeah,
Flipped upside down. Yeah, no. I don't want to do that again. All right, so this is a refractor, numbered, autograph, Daniel Jones to 275 on the auto for the Colts. Who ended up getting the Colts? QB auto cannot go wrong. I think this was our giveaway with Optimus.
Yes, it was.
Nice. My buddy Mike's going to be excited. So we had one of the Optimus giveaway spots roll over this break because the other break had filled. Dude just hit an auto out of the hobby. Out of 275, Daniel Jones autograph for the Colts. All right, what do we got next? This was that. Oh. This is a Patriot, Corey.
Another?
Yeah, I think this is Drake May. I think. Nope. Travion Henderson on the refractor for you, Corey. Round 2, pick 6. I saw the pick 6. I saw Patriots logo. Travion refractor. And then our last card of the pack, Josh Allen on the class action red color match for the insert there for the Bills. Obviously, our big one so far of this, we got 2 numbered out of this first pack. We got the Daniel Jones auto to 275. It's a nice card. I think this is called Silver. Either way, nice. Daniel Jones got a clean auto, man. He signed with his number, too. I love that. 17 there. And then we hit the, out of 225, Jihad Campbell. We'll get these displayed up here in a second. So Eagles have gotten 2 numbered cards so far. We got the Devontae Smith earlier in like that gunmetal, and then we just pulled this Jihad Campbell. Got 3 packs left in this hobby jumbo. Sorry to tease you there with a Drake May, Corey. At least you got the Travion Henderson refractor. Just base refractor there too, but it's still nice, man. The refractors are so good looking. Shine on them is so nice. We'll take a QB auto for first auto out of the pack, though. I was talking about it earlier, man. Daniel Jones is playing on an MVP level last year prior to the injury. Shane Steichen really did unlock him. Nice hit for the Colts. Colts got 2 numbered now, too. We got the Alec Pierce green refractor earlier. And now we have this Daniel Jones as our first auto out of this hobby jumbo. Pop this bad boy. Sorry, Jaxson Haas. It's a little bit bigger of a card there, sir. All right, let's dive into the second pack. 2 more packs remaining after this. Yeah, I'll stop saying card names. I just get excited. but I don't know what they all look like, so. Alright, we got another black thing in here. Refractor, insert of some type. It's green. That's like lime green. I don't know what those are numbered to. Alright, let's see. And then what base at the back? Right, yeah, 2 base in the back. We'll just get these out of the way first. So, Alec Iomanor for the Titans on the base rookie. A Ty Robinson on the base rookie for the Eagles. Myles Garrett on the base for the Browns. And then our first chrome here. We got a Chuba Hubbard on the chrome. Next chrome, we got a George Pickens for the boys. Got a rookie card coming up next for the Broncos. RJ Harvey on the chrome rookie. Our lime green here, rookie card. Commies, Jalen Lane on the lime green to 175 for the Commies. We've been pulling a lot of numbered Commies cards.
We had the other this time.
All right, next one is going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Flipped upside down. This might be our auto. Kind of feel like that's a tell. Oh, yeah. Rookie. It's going to be Will Howard. Sure is. Will Howard on the rookie auto. All right, there's our second auto. 2 for 2 on QBs. Will Howard could end up working out really well. Like I was saying earlier, you don't necessarily know who's going to end up being quarterback for this team. Let me get this sleeved up for you guys. And we're going to hide the rest of them while I do so. Who ended up getting the Steelers in this break?
That's a great question. It was...
Steelers have randomly done... Well, we've had, besides the Giants, some of these not as sought-after teams have done pretty solid.
Clean.
Oh, nice. There you go, Corey. One of the 4 autos. For the Steelers, we got a Will Howard auto. Not numbered. Still nice to get an auto, obviously. Rookie QB autos are good. If you do not flip it right away, it could be a solid hold for you, brother. Will Howard on the auto. So 2 for 2 with quarterback autos out of these first 2 backs. All right. Jalen Lane gets sleeved up too. Here you go, Jeremy. Lime green's fun.
Yep.
Out of 175 right there. Excuse me. All right, let's see the rest of this pack. I think we got 2 more. Yep. So, all right, so on our refractor for the Fins, we got a Jonah Savania for the Dolphins. And to close out the pack, a Justin Herbert on the zone out insert for the Chargers. I know you'll take that, Riff. Nice little insert of Herbert there for the Chargers. Another solid pack. All right, 2 more to go, friends. Let's see. Oh, what's that? That's just refractor. Yeah, okay. Refractor. Some black, but that's flipped, so that's going to be... Oh, there's an acetate in there. Yeah, we got an acetate in there. All right.
I have a guess on these.
Yeah, you think it's... I also think it's a StarCast. Do you think it's a StarCast? What do you think?
It does look... Yes, it does.
StarCast. All right, we got a Jalen Lane base rookie for the Commies. Hey, there's our first significant Saint for my buddy Mike V. He tried to trade out of the Saints too. Tyler Shuck on the base rookie. We got a Garrett Wilson on the base card. We got our first chrome coming up. DK Metcalf for the Steelers. He's kind of being slept on, ignored this year. Up next, we got for the Bucks and Clover, a Bucky Irving on the chrome. Got a rookie card next on the chrome. For the Buffalo Bills, a Jackson Hawes on the chrome rookie. We got our first refractor here. Terrence Ferguson on the silver refractor for the Rams. There you go, Bug. Hitting a numbered card, of course. Boogie's always got to hit something every one of our breaks. It literally, I feel like, has happened every single time. He's normally a 1 spot or 2 spot or 2. He hits a little something, something. So the refractor for Terrence Ferguson to 275 here. Nice looking card. These refractors are nice. They feel a little bit different, look a little bit different than the general refractors you're getting out of retail. It's 275 here for Ferguson. What do we got up next? Oh, our autograph is next. And it is flipped upside down. Oh, we got Lions, I think. Eagles, Kyle McCord. 3 for 3 on quarterbacks, man. Rookie autograph, Kyle McCord. Syracuse University, Kyle McCord. I don't think he's with the Eagles anymore. I think he got traded. I think he plays for a different team. But man, Eagles cards, 3 for 3 so far. You got the Devontae Smith at 275 and that Gunmetal, that Jihad Campbell to 225, and now a Kyle McCord rookie autograph. We still have our acetate in the back of this. Let me cover up while we sleeve some stuff. I'm going to cover up with this Devontae Smith. Kyle McCord, just the base chrome, much like the not chrome, excuse me, just the base card, much like the Will Howard autograph. 3 for 3 on QB autos so far, though, out of the jumbo. Daniel Jones is obviously numbered. The other two are not. Eagles doing well, though. On a $35 spot. I mean, we got 3 numbered cards already. These
Bills doing good too.
Bills are doing solid, yes.
Jaxson Highs is a
good prospect, I think, too. Especially with like Kincaid and Knox, you don't know. You know what I mean? Kincaid needs to have a year this year. Everyone's been waiting for the breakout. It needs to happen. Let's get this pierced in. Got a cord over there. All right, 2 more cards left unless our acetate's the last one, guys. So pull this Devontae Smith out of the way. Hey, there's another Ram for you, Bug, on the refractor. We got a Matthew Stafford refractor. Nice looking card there. So 2 different Rams out of here for you. You had that Terrence Ferguson 175 and then the Stafford. And then we have our acetate. It is, in fact, StarCast. And it is going to be the Cleveland Browns. And it is going to be Myles Garrett on the StarCast for the Cleveland Browns. New Ram, huh? Myles Garrett, StarCast, Cleveland Browns. I do think might be a little surface scratch on this guy. Not numbered. I'm not sure who ended up getting the brownies, and I'm not sure if this is going to be necessarily easy to see on stream. Down here, there's a little, looks like surface scratch. So you guys know, pulled right out of there. Still dope card. You guys know I love acetate. Myles Garrett on the StarCast acetate for the Browns. 1 more pack left, friends. Still so wild to think that this dude is a Ram. Feels weird. It'll feel weird all year seeing him in that uniform, too. I know Rams fans are super excited. Honestly, I'm happy for Myles, too. You know, he's played incredible his whole career. To go to a winner and have a chance to win a Super Bowl, because the Brownies are not going to do it. Sorry, Browns fans. It's not to be mean. Just they're not there as a roster. So to give him a chance, I feel like was a nice move by the Browns organization.
You need a thicker one?
Nope. These things are just stiff. Good to go. So StarCast, acetate. Let's see. Who do we take down? I'm going to take down Jihad. We'll rotate this dart over here. Get our 2 acetates up front and center. All right, last pack, friends. Let's go.
I guess Boogie got his what he wanted.
Boogie got it. Yeah, he hit the 275 Ferguson, and he got that refractor.
Really wanted that heartbreak thing.
All right, so we got a bunch of silver in here. Oh, this is a lava to 50. It's orange lava. I think orange lavas are to 50. I'm just saying things. Please don't quote me. It feels like it's in the same position as all the autos were, so that would be pretty nice. I'm like 99% sure. Orange lava certified, though, or excuse me, signature class is to 50.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's get our two rooks out of the back here. We got a Braden Swinson, round 5, pick 8 for the Patriots. Jabbar Muhammad, undrafted for the Jags. Bo Nix, base for the Broncos. Our first Chrome, Garrett Wilson for the Jets. Our next Chrome is going to be a Terry McLaurin for the Commies. Ooh, we got a Tetairoa McMillan. Yes, we do. Tetairoa McMillan on the Chrome for the Panthers. I know that is going to make our boy Drew happy. I'm going to rotate here. I think that lava is... I'm going to pull from the back. I think the lava is the auto, just based on pack position. I could be wrong. Either way, I kind of want to see the last. I know they're to 50, so... All right, on our class icons for the Giants, we got an Abdul Carter. That was a great picture of Carter. Man, Giants did really well this break as a whole. You got everybody. We had that Cam Scatabo insert earlier too. So you got Dart, you got Carter, you got Scatabo. It was a nice break for the Giants. Happy for you there, Queso. It was a solid break for you, dude. Right, we got a refractor here for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott on the refractor. Nice looking card. All these refractors are nice looking. Prescott refractor for the boys. We got another refractor coming up now. Oh, what's that? Should I pull that? I don't know what it is.
Top. It's certified though. Won't that mean that's an auto?
Auto, probably, yes. So I should say it for last. Yeah, you think? We got 2 cards. So we got the lava and that. I'll go with the lava now.
I think we should go.
The certified.
I'm just
certified is an auto. All right.
We think.
Here's the orange rookie card. Steelers? Yes. Will Howard to 50. Corey, you're hitting, bro. Orange lava to 50. Refractor. Will Howard for the Steelers. These are so nice looking, man. That orange lava is really smooth.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think he pulled a Will Howard refractor earlier too, just a base refractor. I might be wrong. You have the auto. You have the 250 rookie lava, and this certified as, I think it's an insert. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a rookie card. No, maybe it's... Well, we got a rookie refractor auto.
Ooh.
Either way is what we're finishing with. Yep, rookie refractor auto. Let's rip it. Dylan Sampson on card for the Brownies. Nice hit for the Browns. On card auto, no sticker here. Dylan Sampson for the Browns. So the Browns pulled that Starcast Garrett too in this, and the Dylan Sampson auto refractor for the Browns. Let's go. Nice pull for Browns. Who ended up getting the Browns? Elf was not in this break.
The Browns is complaining.
Corey, bro. Randomizer treated you well, Corey.
Damn.
That's a nice break for you, homie. I gotta grab some penny sleeves here, get these sleeved up, and we'll go over what we got. The big boys in this. Nice hit for you again, Corey. You've done real well this break, dude. Not necessarily your paths that you wanted, but you hit on the other teams you had. I think you had a total of 4 teams. Browns did good. Steelers did good. AFC North treating you well, man. These orange lava to 50s are nice. Corey, I don't know if you have friends that are Steelers fans. I don't know, man. I might hold on those Howards. It'll take patience with Howard. Like, Rodgers is definitely going to play all year. It's barring injury. But these Howards could turn out to be large. Could. We'll see. Drew Aller is good, too. The quarterback situation's so weird for the Steelers. But these orange lavas are nice. 29 out of 50 on there. And then the Dylan Sampson is not numbered, but it is on card auto. That was a fun box. There was, I mean, obviously 4 packs. You get something in every single pack, but we got, what, 2 rookie autos? No, 3 rookie autos.
3 rookie autos.
Yep. And then Daniel Jones, you know, QB auto on the refractor.
thought overall QB wise we were doing.
We did great. Honestly, QB wise, we did really well. These freaking top loaders, man, are so stiff. All right, let's recap, friends. These are obviously our main ones. We had some other stuff in there too, but we will go over. Put the autos all with each other. These are fun to rip, man. I had a good time with this 6 series. If you guys had a good time with this rip, surprise, surprise. We have another one of these jumbos for 6 series too. So the next break is going to be Prism. And then I think after that, we'd kind of probably do what we just did right now. You know, a few more jumbos, and the box as well. I know the price point was a little higher. I feel like that might have been causing the break to feel a little slower. Correct me if I'm wrong, room. If you guys think differently, let me know. If that was something you noticed too, or you know, as hopping in the break, if that was like a deterrent to you, let me know as well. We will figure out how to smash everything together and make it as accessible as possible. Just give us some feedback. We got you. All right, so here's what we have. We got the Terrence Ferguson refractor out of 275. Jalen Lane for the Commies on the lime green out of 175. Jaxson Hawes for the Bills on the green refractor out of 150. Jihad Campbell on the rookie card for the refractor out of 225 for the Eagles. Alec Pierce on the green refractor out of 150 for the Colts. On this like gunmetal silver looking, this design's really cool. Out of 275 for the Eagles, the Devontae Smith. On the rookie auto for the Eagles, Kyle McCord, Syracuse alumni. On the auto for the Colts, refractor out of 275, Daniel Jones. Nice looking auto by Jones too. I love that he signs with his number. On the rookie auto for the Steelers, Will Howard. On the rookie auto for the Browns refractor, on card for this one, Dylan Sampson. Out of 50, Orange Lava for the Steelers, Will Howard. Nice looking card, man. I really like these orange refractors. On the red variation for the Giants, Jaxson Dart. On the acetate, Starcast acetate for the Brownies, we got a little bit of Myles Garrett action. Now a Ram, Brownie on the card though. Another hit for you, Corey. And then out of our first retail box, Jaxson Dart, Fluidity, Acetate, case hit, Starcast considered case hit too. I think they call these short print. But either way, these are the things you're chasing in any box. Any of the acetate cards. The variations like the Lava to 50, etc., etc. It was a nice break, guys. We'll have photos for all of you, obviously, of the main hits. I think Jeremy has posted a couple of them on the timeline. Had fun being back with you guys. Hopefully we'll see you next Friday live again, either tonight or tomorrow. We will have this bad boy ready to go too, priced out, up in the room, available for spots. Our Panini Prism Hobby Box, guaranteed 2 autos. Looking for Manga, Color Blast, and Prismania. Those big old heads. If you don't know what Prismania are, they're fun looking cards. Nice breaking with you. Thank you, everybody, as always. Have a great night. Peace. Go Bears.